Alright, I'm gonna have to ask this boss not to blow a fuse, because I do not need to be banned from YouTube. It's Fuse Man, voiced by Todd Habercorn, and very sparky, just in general. Alright, so, Fuse Man. Off the top of my head, I can really only think of one of this stage's gimmicks, but you know what? It's a gimmick I'm actually pretty fond of. I kinda like this stage. I feel like that's surprising to myself, but I don't know. This is a neat stage. Definitely a good starting background. Just a big old field of power lines. We're not going to see a lot of that, though. We're mostly inside for this stage, and the rest of it looks fine. It's a factory. If you've watched anything else in this series, you should not be surprised that that's my reaction to just a factory level. Anyway, these are the main gimmick of the stage, these lasers that are stopped by walls, so it's basically a timing puzzle. You gotta platform your way around the lightning. However, they also can interact with those little thingamajigs back there. Little round guys. We'll find another one of those in a minute. It's not like that's gonna be the only one. We've also got flying helicopters, and oh yeah, the coils of course are very hot, don't touch. And yeah, I actually show off the dash a lot this time around. It's surprisingly useful, though it breaks armor, so I don't really know if it's that much of a surprise. Anyway, here are the round guys. Little sticky-addy guys. Basically, when some kind of electric enemy touches them, either these lasers or little tiny walkie guys who don't emit beams of electricity, but are nonetheless very, very hot, yeah, both of those will activate the round guys, and all of the wires connected to them will light up, so basically just one type of stage object will react to another. And I don't know, I just really like that as a gimmick. I think it's neat. I feel like this is a gimmick I've seen a few times. It's laser dodging. I've seen it in other games, but like, there's just something about it that I think is kind of neat. I think it's pulled off very well, and makes for a fun stage. Again, not too many gimmicks in this one, but like, the ones they have are performed very well. Anyway, I don't like this mini-boss, because for some reason it's really difficult for me to actually hit his glasses, which are the weakness. I guess, to be fair, bouncy ball's probably not great for hitting him. Actually, I'm trying to break his glasses. What am I talking about? It should be great for hitting him. Anyway, he's dead, though. After setting them on fire, it was fine, and I don't know, I'm sorry. I just really like the death animation where the glasses break and you just see his soulful eyes, and then he explodes. So anyway, it goes without saying, but speed gear is very helpful for this stage, especially if you get the upgrade. Normal speed gear, of course, just lets you adjust your timing, so if you mess up, say, when you're sliding to try and avoid the electric beams, then you can just kind of say, no, I won't be hit. So this part is weirdly uncomfortable, and I don't know why. I take a few stupid hits here, but I feel like this is probably one of the stages I did better at. I don't feel like I took a huge amount of damage overall. Again, I could have done better, but that is the price of saying, hey, I don't want to do a no-hit run this time. It does kind of drive me crazy when I don't, sometimes. Sometimes I take a look at a hit and I'm like, I could have avoided that, when in the moment when I was recording this is like, I have done this stage like 5 times, and that's a dumb hit, but I cannot bring myself to care. And I've allowed myself not to care. The main reason I did that, and I wonder if I never noticed that coil right there, but I only just noticed it now, but yeah, if you're wondering, the reason I'm not doing a no-hit run this time around is, before actually playing the practice runs and, you know, the runs for the actual episodes, I never actually played Mega Man 11 before. I'd only seen an LP of it once, so it wasn't super familiar to me, and especially after Mega Man 10, I kind of just wanted to enjoy playing it. With no death, but, you know, allowing myself to be hit. God, I love Fused Man's pun so much. Assault and battery is so good. Master level pun right there. So, Fused Man is, of course, our fast boss. I'm sure it won't be a surprise when he uses speed gear. The biggest problem with this fight is just having to keep track of the constantly running electricity attacks alongside his own projectiles. Speed gear, of course, helps a lot for this one. You'll want to make use of that one, but also just being able to pay attention to the background and keeping your own jumps in line with those, as well as Fused Man's actual projectiles, is very useful. Also, my biggest problem at this point in the fight was just the fact that those electricity trails do linger, so, like, speed gear can actually kind of trip you up, because I just kept running into the thing that wasn't quite supposed to hit you. I mean, it exists, so it's an attack, but, like, I don't think that's the main difficulty of that particular attack. And yet, I just kind of walked into it repeatedly. Real fun boss, though. I enjoy that one. It's kind of like a game of jump rope, but not quite. It's jump rope, but like the jump rope isn't really doing a little circle around you, it's kind of just going around the room, and also somebody's trying to shoot you with a gun. So, you know, jump rope, but a little different. Alright, so Scramble Thunder. Now there's a name I'll probably forget quickly. So this one is our ground-based attack. You fire either into the ground or above, and when it hits a surface, it'll travel along that surface. Now, it does go a long way, I will say that, but as you can see here, it does take a little while for it to travel, so not a good panic button, but surprisingly good for what it is. I honestly would not expect that one to be so good, but I enjoy it. Alright, we really don't have anything new here, so I guess I'll just get an M tank, because that'll be useful in the finale. And let's just go for an E tank. Alright, and that'll do it. I didn't really have any important items to buy, but I can buy an Eddie Call. Probably won't use that one, but it's here. So yeah, only one more Robot Master left to go. At least until the Robot Master refights. This one will be a little easier to put back together, though. All Dr. Wily has to do is fuse his parts, and he'll be fine.